Look at the role, Tony, you play in businesses. I mean, you say that you're very hands-on, so it certainly goes beyond just providing that capital injection from the start. But just how far into the business do you get involved and immersed?
You get very intimately involved in the businesses. You're putting capital at risk here. It's not your own capital, it's your investors' capital. You want to make sure that this is going to work. Sitting on a board of directors that meets every 3 months in an early stage company is not the solution. So we throw ourselves into operational meetings. We get extensively involved in the budget process, the financial process. We sometimes even put key individuals in place. We take part in the selection, the hiring procedures in the company, or we put interim management in place just to get them through those critical phases. And as the company grows and as the risk starts declining, then we can back off a little and leave the company alone. But it's not a big brother approach. I think we like to see it as a partnership between the venture capital firm and the entrepreneur, and we're helping each other.
So what kind of return on investment do you see from investing in companies when it comes to building your own war chest and exiting profitably?
There's a certain number that will perform very averagely, and then there are a few that are going to shoot the lights out. And unfortunately, the few that shoot the lights out are going to have to make up for the mediocre performance of the rest. So on average, you're looking for over a 5 to 8 year period, you're looking for a 30 to 40% internal rate of return on your portfolio, which means you're looking for really upwards of 100 times what you invested in 1 or 2 of those to compensate for the rest. And those are difficult to come by.
Ian, just from your side, and to finally end off, I mean, what preparations does an entrepreneur have to make and have in the pipeline in preparation for this exiting process when the VC decides that it's time to now step out?
I guess it goes about scalability and sustainability. So have the right structures in place, make sure that you have the team that can, that you have a team going into the business, make sure that you have an appropriate team when the VC exits the business. Make sure that you understand what your market looks like and what you can do with your market in the future. Make sure your business is solid and not dependent on that relationship other than the value add that it was perhaps bringing to the business.
Well, gentlemen, we're going to have to leave it there for today. Thanks so much for having joined me this evening on Africa's Entrepreneurs.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Well, we've been talking about risk here on Africa's Entrepreneurs, and here's a message from best-selling author Willie Jolly about taking risks.
Hi, this is Willie Jolly, author of the book It Only Takes a Minute to Change Your Life. And today I want to talk to you about taking risk. Risk out there, they're frightening. But I want to encourage you, as I was encouraged one time when I read a piece by von Goethe. Goethe said, until one is committed, there's hesitance, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. But the moment one definitely commits oneself and takes the risk, then providence, the hand of God, moves also. All manner of things occur that would not have regularly have occurred. A whole stream of events issue from that decision, raising in one's future in favor all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings with material assistance, which no one would have ever been able to accomplish without your taking the step. Boldness has genius and magic in it. Begin it now. Take a risk, go after your dreams, and live them with passion.
Well, that's it for Africa's Entrepreneurs for today. But if you've got any questions, suggestions, or even comments on the show, please drop us an email on entrep, which is ENTREP, @cnbcafrica.com. Until next time, from me, Alicia Seckham, goodbye.